Hey, THL. Welcome to the awards, THL Awards. So season 28 has ended. Season. I keep on getting mixed up here because I keep on typing too much stuff in my spreadsheet. So yeah, season 28 has ended. We're moving on to season 29.
Ew.
Wow, crazy.
Spaceship season.
What's that?
Spaceship season has arrived.
Yeah, that's right. Spaceship season has indefinitely arrived. So I'm your host, Saku. Welcome everybody to this show. I am joined here by Impermanence. How you doing?
Doing fine, doing fine. How you doing, everybody?
And we got a returning individual from the content side and player, Lotus Knight, freshly married. How are you, sir?
I am great. It's so good to be back, Saku. I missed you.
I missed you too, man. Now we get to create more content.
Right?
Can't wait. So
It's gonna be fun improvising a season that I was not around.
that's right.
Do not know what happened.
So you are going to hear Lotus Knight a couple times just say, "I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't even know who this
Yep.
player is."
That's okay. I might do that as well.
That'll be the running theme. So
That's the surprise this time. This award show, we had a secret theme, and that's it.
So what you're going to see first, you're going to see us go through the Hero Series with Season 25, Legacy Series Season 28. We got Pro Series at Season 16, Wild Series Season 13, and then we got the All-Star Selection. So all of the stats were done just by the regular season. There may be some glitches. There may be some spelling mistakes. There may be some transition mistakes. So be prepared. It's going to
The
be,
usual.
yeah, the normal. So we are human. So there is going to be a small transition in between the series itself because I got to do some copy pasting. But that's where you guys can fill in the blanks and say hooray in chat or just yell at us in chat. You know, we're good
I
like that.
do want right before the season. I do want to thank Saku for doing this for I don't even know how long. Basically before I started in THL.
For real.
Yeah, it's been.
Thank you. You do a lot.
Go ahead. It's been roughly, I think, I was trying to calculate it in my small head. It's 6 years, I think. Actual years, not seasons. So times that by
That's
3.
incredible.
So it's like 18 seasons, 20 seasons, something to that effect. So, but I enjoy it. That's why I'm keep on rolling. And plus,
Exactly.
like, get out of my wife's hair. She's just
Very important.
There you go. So, all
The
right.
free wisdom.
That's right. Find a hobby. Yeah, away you go. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Hero Series. Typically, it's BGH or Big... God, what is it? Big Game Hunter. Jeez, couldn't even remember the name of it. But what that usually is... I know Lotus Knight knows this, so you can say it, man. What does BGH stand for?
BGH stands for the good old big game hunter. Your 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop. I'll be honest, I don't even remember where it is.
I got the graphic on the screen, so it's a 4-drop, 4-2.
It's a 4-drop right now. It's changed so many times.
And he's got tradable now. Insane.
It has tradable?
Oh yeah.
I had no idea.
It's the new tech standard. He's certified flexible now.
Yeah, let's get a count-in screen for how many times I say I had no idea this happened. But yeah, this is a very, very special award that we do for every PR series because we see some of you players who you think you don't have that much going on, but you beat incredible players. You have the skills, and we want to recognize you for it.
All right. So our first individual winning
So
BGH.
our first BGH winner is Dragon Rider. Dragon Rider brought it on the week against who did we say it was again?
To be determined.
It was week one.
Against to be determined.
No, it was Starlax, but that's fine.
Starlax. So she brought it against Starlax in quite the great match. with a 165.57 point difference.
Jeez.
Congratulations to Don for the award.
Very, very nice.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, moving on to best captain and hero. And this was actually my captain for pro. So this is going to be Chewy with yet another premium mountain. So congratulations there. I can tell you firsthand, this guy's got great organizational skills, leadership. He's a great guy to have on the team. Uh, Team did well, 3-3, 53% almost with their games won. 0 DQs, you'll love to see it. So yeah, congrats to Chewy and APM there.
Has his own sticker, or I can't remember what it was called. Little sticker of how upset he was when he was playing always just in time. There was
Yeah, there's a certain slogan
bubble
there.
Yeah, there's a bubble that popped up. So that's his signature icon or emote. That's what we'll call it.
Well, that's it right there too, right? He's real. He's real. He doesn't hide how it is, and that's what you want. You want a real captain. So
He was an emotional captain. Yep, for sure.
Yep.
So, all right, Lotus, you ready for the next topic?
Of course. Next, we have the rookie of the season. And the rookie who really gave their all and showed us the potential new players have, the well-known potential new players have, I must add, was Neverland. Neverland had a 5-1 record with a game win rate of 66.45% in Hero Series, which is honestly quite the hard series the first time you play it. So congratulations, Neverland.
I don't remember what seed they play in, because Hero and Legacy, they do have 1 seed, 2 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed, 5 seed. If new players that are just tuning in, and I can't remember if they were in the 4 or the 5, but still quite the feat at 5-1. So
Mm-hmm. It's not easy to get this kind of record.
nope.
Ooh.
All right, let's rock and roll to comeback player.
Yeah, coming up with comeback player, someone that we may or may not have heard already in this award show. It's Dragon Rider. Awesome season this time around, going from 0-6 last time to 2-3. Getting the BGH as well. That's a pretty big W to me. Pretty solid season. So shout outs to you, Dragon Rider, on a very well done.
Yeah, I've anybody that's played in the THL and had a not so great meta, such as myself just last season, going 0-6 doesn't make you feel good. So you just try and forget that season and move on to the next season. But I'm glad she popped in with a +5 to improve that record there from last year.
No, I'm taking notes right now. That was me in Wild, so I need to bounce back with with this upcoming season. So Dragon Rider, if you got any keys or hacks to that, let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I need that.
Okay, let's go to the next one with the ever important
So
MVP.
the final award we have for Hero for you is the MVP award. And the winner is back from, I don't even know how long he was and then wasn't and then was again in THL. It goes to Sriracha. Sriracha gaining the award.
Yeah.
For MVP with a 5-1 record and a 66.81 game win rate.
He's really killing it this year. Yep.
That's an insane record.
Right?
All right. Now we move on to Legacy. And I'm just going to double check something else here before I roll on. Make sure I got the right names is pretty much what I'm trying to do. All right, so in permanence, you get BGH for Legacy.
Yeah, so the big game hunter this time around is going to be Ironic. Back in week 1, Ironic was sitting at the top seed and went up against YoDaddy, 550 ranker, and Ironic was down 272 and took a huge dub for Lethally Blind there. So also earning themselves the BGH. That's a pretty huge gap right there. I think that's one of the bigger ones that we've seen.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
YoDaddy being a longtime THL player and very strong. So the 550 is just a cap. I'm sure he's quite above that, but
he's definitely well above that. Even looking at it right now, like he's taken a bit of a neg, didn't affect it, but pretty solid player. I can attest to that as well. Recently playing with him in the Wild Open, and you love to see it. Love to see it for Lethally Blind. Played against them actually in pro, and this team is pretty serious. I'll tell you that for free. So congrats, Ironic. Huge award.
yeah, and that whole team was they have blind players playing Hearthstone. So
Yeah.
So that's an impressive feat in itself. So
It is quite the awesome team.
All right, best captain for Legacy.
So the best captain for Legacy, one of the longest captains we have in Legacy, if I'm remembering correctly, which I think I am, is Osmonaut, Dust Stubbs, getting best captain for 0 DQs, a 5-2 regular season win rate, and a 56.25% game win rate. Congratulations, Oz, on the best captain award. Very deserved for how long he's been around.
Mm-hmm. See, Lotus, you didn't miss a step yet, dude. There's still people playing THL, after a season off.
Yeah, I think the I don't know counter is still only at 1. So
don't worry.
Off to a solid start.
We're getting to Wild soon, and we haven't said the All Stars, so that's going to be where it's hard.
Oh yeah, it's gonna get wacky wild.
All right, so then we got rookie.
Yeah, Legacy rookie. We're gonna be bringing it back to Lethally Blind and with Athena, with a 6-1 record. Like I don't. Oh my god! Like unbelievable 6-1. Riding all the way up to a 414 PR for the team and going up to the top seed. Like that's just unbelievable. So close to a perfect season, but it's definitely good enough to get rookie of the year. Excellent season.
All right. And we're moving on to the comeback player for Legacy.
So the comeback player, we have a harmless dog. I think I've seen them. They're not new. Well, they're definitely not new. I've seen them around.
Definitely not new.
They went from a 2-5 to a 6-0. Just quite the upgrade. We have literally an undefeated season here for someone who had a weak season before. So congratulations, a harmless dog, for your legacy season.
+9, 6-0 from a 2-5. My goodness,
It's quite a lot, right?
Can't really ask for more than that.
No, you cannot.
Well,
unless you were the person who got MVP.
Well, but who would that be?
I don't know. Let's check that out right now.
Yeah, MVP for Legacy is going to be LL Cool Ray, who actually went 7-0 this season. Perfect 7, 21-7 game win with a 70% game win percentage. Just cracked off their mind. Love to see that. Actually, an honorable mention for this category was a harmless dog, which is funny that we mentioned that there. But yeah, no, Defias with LL Cool Ray carry this season.
That's insane.
Congrats to LL Cool Ray. Almost my favorite rapper coming into play there, but have to stop myself every time.
Yeah.
All right. So now
I
we
will
move on.
say,
Go ahead.
is LL Cool Ray new? I don't think I know who they are.
I think they've played a couple seasons so far. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's their second season. I believe I've seen them last season, if I'm not mistaken. At least
Okay.
2 seasons.
So nice. Chad, if you have any random facts about LL Cool Ray or random facts about LL Cool J, please message us. We would love to hear your random facts.
except for Geranium, he's got too much information to be information overload.
It's
Kidding.
true.
Share it.
Kidding. All right. Top captain pro. We don't have
Okay. Do
we
I
don't
really
have a
need to say it?
BGH. Yeah, we don't have
Can
a
we move
BGH or
on?
pro.
Can we not talk about this captain?
Okay, we can just move on. That's fine.
Let's just go to rookie. No, I want to give the best captain award to the one and only Ree Bobson.
He's asleep anyway, so he doesn't know.
He is likely asleep. Although I've done shows pretty late with him. Getting best captain, the F12, I don't know. I don't even know what's the term for him now. The F12.
Old man.
Yeah, old man. Leader. I don't know.
Ask
The
him.
F12 guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just ask him what F2L actually was stood for in the very beginning. I'm sure he'd be happy to share that.
And yeah, I want to give
There's
Reebok the
lore.
award. It's fun to give Reebok, seeing how long he's been, how many times he's won awards like this.
Yeah.
But Reebok had a great season. F2L had a great season. I believe they were stopped right at the end
Yep.
by Rome Mexico's Brushy Tunas.
Yep.
But yeah, congratulations, Reebok, on your season.
It was a
And
Go ahead.
I will also open the door for random Rebobson facts. That's probably easier than an LL Cool Ray fact.
Random Rebobs, in fact, he is 2-0 against me in THL. There it is. I'll get the ball rolling.
Nice. I have no idea where our score is at. I think he's ahead, but I do not know.
The benefits of only being on my third season.
Oh.
What do we got here? Rookie of the year. So for pro this season, it's going to be Envision from the OPP Opportunistic Pro Players. Pro went 5-1. That is just crack. The highest on the team. The carry, the vision. Love to see it there. 72 points for the team. Pretty decent, respectable. But yeah, man, 5-1, 15-5, game winning percentage. The nicest we're probably going to see tonight with 69. You know, you can't get better than that. Honestly, you could get 100. That's still better. But so,
yeah.
Shout out to you, Envision. Very, very nice. Congratulations on Rookie of the Year.
I think don't know how many seasons they played, but it seems like they've been here for at least 2 seasons I can recall. So
Do I remember them?
Dude, your correct response is I don't know.
I have a vision of having seen them before.
Probably spotty. Yeah, so Geranium's got 2 there, so it's a Geranium fact here, I guess.
Should we go for the comeback player?
We should.
It's not just rookie. We have people improving here in THL. And this season, oh boy, did Empol improve in pro. They went from a 0-3 result to a 5-1, considered a +7 improvement. This is crazy. They couldn't win one game last season, and then this season they went to 5-1. And no, I do not remember if Empol was here last season. I think I saw that name at some point. But yeah, congratulations, Empol, on your wins. Should I say some random names that he might have won just for us to?
Sure.
Maybe he beat Marty B. We would never know. You would need to check on the schedule. Maybe he did beat Ron
It's
Mexico, but
possible.
it is possible he beat Ron Mexico. We have no way of knowing without checking the schedule. I wouldn't know.
The only
Um,
person you'd be safe to say that like they didn't beat would probably be like just Agent PWE because no one beat them. But yeah, you never know. Anybody else is fair game. We could just reasonably throw a stone and call that.
that is true. That is the best I can do. Um, really, it's really hard to do awards given that I wasn't here last season. But yeah, congratulations, Ample, on your comeback, and I'm looking forward to see what you can do on future seasons.
Is that like short for Empoleon? We need the answers pronto.
That
Maybe.
that sounds about right. But chat can confirm, or if Empol's in chat, they can chime in as well.
Empole, let us know. Let us know the
Um,
full name.
yeah, if not, it does sound like some kind of medication.
It's the Hearthstone performance enhancer because that's a
There
pretty
you
big
go.
jump.
Yeah,
It's on the
make your
Empole this season.
gameplay just make your gameplay go crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Pro MVP. This is a big deal.
Yeah, as we were just mentioning, Agent PWE taking it home with the undefeated 6-0 season. Just legendary there. 71% game winning. It was a stacked league too. So this is like a pretty serious like award, I'll tell you that, because like we have an honorable mention with Ron Mexico as well.
Who?
Ron Mexico, yeah, that guy, yeah. There's this dude named Ron Mexico or something like that. Ron.
Rotten Run.
Nope. Yep.
Yep.
No. Yeah. It is Ron Mexico. Yep. That's the one. But no. But like, Brushy Tuna's team stacked. Like the whole roster. PWE on F2L stacked. Speaking of Repop, with a good team there. But I mean, no, the perfect season takes it, and to go undefeated in pro it is quite something. I'll tell you that. It's a deep lineup of players, some really great players, and congrats on that, PWE.
Yeah, congrats, Agent PWE. I mean, Pee Wee and I have played so many times together, so it's fun to see him again doing insanely.
So that's a question for chat. Is it Agent PWE or Pee Wee? What do you think?
Yeah, I've called him Pee Wee, but I don't know.
I like Pee Wee, honestly.
Right? It's more fun to say.
It really is. I'm having more fun already. Pee Wee is funnier, exactly. Pee Wee equals funny.
Right?
Agent Pee Wee equals funny. That's what we should going forward. Yeah.
Maybe it's that mysteriousness that's been like the upper hand for them there, because like you come up against Agent Pee Wee and you think like, oh man, what's going to happen? Like, there's no way I'm going to get washed by Pee Wee, and then next thing you know, it's over. So this could be the strat.
He's walking away with the dub, and you're walking away with an L. So
In shambles.
Scrambling. All right, we ready for the Wild Series with
Best
Captain.
series.
This is going to be the hardest one for me, so
We need
get
some
ready.
F's
This is
in
the
chat.
one person I think I know. The best captain award goes to Seth. Seth for the Sunburned Shakers, winning with a 5-1 best captain. So his team won all but 1 week with no DQs and a 61.67% game win rate for his team. That is crazy.
Yeah, that was a
Seth,
really good team.
right? Seth has been around for quite a while, and it's fun to see them get another award. Congratulations, Seth.
And honestly, shout out to that logo. Solid logo. That just deserves an award on its own.
Yeah, all those different colors of blue and yellow. I have not seen the logo. I have no idea.
There's blue in there. There's a little bit of blue. There's probably like little bits of yellow mixed in with the mainly brown shades. But yes, they're in there.
There you go. See, I can do this.
Just keep it neutral and can't go wrong.
Pledge that you're colorblind. One of the three. We're good. So
Pui. Oh, incoming lore update. It could also be Agent Pui, which is also pretty funny.
one syllable, of course.
Yep.
The
Just keep it simple.
That's right. Emphasis on the wrong syllable. So
Moving on to Rookie of the Year. The Wild Rookie. We got Super Base coming in from the Wild THL Fanatics. Honestly, very respectable season. 4-2, 16-11 with a 57% game winning percentage. Another really great team here. They went pretty deep. I think they went, they went into the playoffs. I think semis or so. If I'm not mistaken. If not, they just barely didn't make it. But 4-2, some really solid lineups that I've been seeing already. And with their final week being a full sweep. So shout out to Super Base on Rookie of the Year, getting a sweep in as well, and just have an overall solid season. So welcome to THL.
Yeah. Congratulations, Super Bays. Can we just get a check that Super Bays isn't Bays Dink's alt account now that she is not playing in THL anymore, Saku?
it's confirmed. It's not. Yeah, it's not an alt account. So
just to make sure, you'll always have to make sure.
Because she had taken last season off as well. So
yeah. We all miss Bays, but congratulations, Super Bays, who's definitely a different person. And who I definitely
100%.
followed their adventures in Wild. Great job this season.
Actually, the one thing we do we're not happy about is the Quest Ignite Mage, but we'll look past that. We're just gonna look at the good for now.
All right, we're ready for the comeback player of the season for Wild. Who's up?
So for comeback player, and I have no idea how to say this name. We had K-Volt.
It's from what I'm being told, it's Cult. So
Cult.
Yeah.
K-Volt. K-Volt sounds better for me.
Okay. K-Volt's good.
I am an electrical engineer after all, so you give me K-Volt, it's K-Volt. So K-Volt got a 5-0 record, undefeated season after going 3-5. Which, I mean, undefeated is always crazy, especially in Wild, where, like in Pro, you become the 1 seed and then you get to face crazy names. Like K-Volt himself. So congratulations, K-Volt, on your comeback.
Okay. Last but not least, MVP.
Yeah, it's actually just gonna be Colt again there. The 5-0 is well enough to become MVP as well. 15-4, 75% game win percentage. Colt's like one of the best players like in Wild though. So generally like a top 50, top 20-ish player. So not too surprised that they're taking the award. So great job to Colt there on the perfect season. Great team too. Like the whole team did was stacked for F2L this season. You got Tom Carter, Marty B, the boys all there. So yeah.
All right. So that finishes off our awards. I do want to thank. We don't have the content awards this season, but I do want to thank for everybody that did some work and put some blogs on, some stuff to kind of get the conversations going on the THL site itself. I know the streams were a little bit sporadic, but we are going to try another different thing that I'm going to elaborate on during the team reveals, which is next weekend. So see if we can generate some interest. But
now, let me ask you one thing, Saku. If you wanted to get involved in content, what should you do?
Scream and holler, stomp your feet, and then text you. Say, hey, I want to be a part of content.
Yeah, you can always DM me, DM Saku, if you want to join us here. I mean, Impermanence is here from literally coming around telling us that He wanted to be around. I hope Impermanence is having fun on the show. So if you want to join us in one of the shows, if you want to cast some matches, if you want to operate a stream, whatever you want to do, we're looking for people. Come have fun with us. It is fun. Even when we have no idea what we're doing, it's still fun.
Yep.
No, yeah, for real. Just like come on down, have a good time, talk some Hearthstone. It's pretty good. It's a nice time. I've been enjoying myself as well. I've got two great hosts with me, and it's been pretty easy to just kind of hop in. So shout out to you guys, Saku and Lotus.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. See? Join us. Join the dark side. Wait a second. That's a
Come
different
to
show.
us. Come and cast content with us.
All right. So are we ready for the All-Star Awards? So I would say we have a crossover of the season, but we didn't get the stats in, and I forgot to ask after I saw it missing off our spreadsheet. So surprise, crossover is Ron Mexico. Not really.
No, we're going to pull the Moonlight and just give it to him, but we're taking it away to give it to whoever deserves it more.
That's right. Because of the time change, Ron gets it for now, but then we got to pull it back an hour and actually just, award it to the person that actually did win crossover. So,
yeah, who I will say with total certainty that I have no idea who it is.
I'm going to give you guys a guess. One guess each who won crossover. Impermanence, you know what crossover is all about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For those that don't, it's basically if the players won or played 4 series, I think it's up to 4 series, and over those averages, yeah.
But they just need to do 3.
3? Okay. For some reason, I thought had 4
3.
in my brain. So I'm going to say it's F. Sriracha. That's my guess, but
let's see. Could be wrong. Could be Rebob, no?
PWE might be in there too. So, or Pee-wee, or
Wee?
Pui?
Agent Pui?
Pweep. Yeah.
Let's see. I think I'll go with Chewy. I think he's in a couple of those.
Chewy. All right. So stay tuned for that announcement in THL Discord. So
yeah, I would guess it is Ron, but it's either Ron or Sriracha.
Wait, can I take back my vote?
Because for friendship reasons.
You don't want to be Ron's friend anymore? Okay. Yes, you can change your vote.
Yeah, I think it's got to be NJ fan.
Okay.
I think that could be a valid guess.
It could always be. He can always manipulate the numbers, and we would never know.
NHL.
Exactly.
That's right. NHL NJ fan 1.
Also, the usual shout out to if you don't like whoever wins, just DM NHL NJ fan 1 as much as you can. Fill his inbox. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
It's called being persistent.
Okay.
All right. We have a voice, people. No, but don't actually do that.
Yeah, we go.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Everything's going to get redacted, so we're okay. All right, so let's go to the THL Awards. We're going to start off with Hero, and we're going to start off with Lotus.
Okay, the All-Star for Hero. And I think I know all of these players except for one. So we have Molstar in the first place, followed by Sriracha, MPV, The Realore, and Neverland. These are the best players on their seeds, so congratulations, all of you.
True heroes.
All right, and Legacy.
Yeah.
Whoops. Blinking Legacy at that.
Alrighty, so the Red Conference team, we're going to get Athena from Lethally Blind, Sriracha from APM there, LL Cool Ray from Defias, and then we got Neverland. Where was Neverland? Like, Neverland. I gotta find that. Oh, here we go. Hearthstone Legacy team, very nice. 8-2, solid season from Neverland there. We haven't really mentioned them at all, much, if at all. The other 3 we've seen a lot. Then we got Moonkey as well from I'm Not Your Bouldering Buddy Friend. with a solid 8-2 showing. So great job, everybody, on the red conference. Now, moving on to gold. Let's see what do we got here. We got Critical from the Dog Ate Our Team name, taking the number 1 spot, 7-1, excellent season. A Harmless Dog, that's a name that's come up a little bit on the show. Perfect 7-0. So it's kind of a big deal, that one there, 7-0. Cornito, taking the 3rd spot. That's a new name coming from Hero Power. Solid 5-1 season at 3 seats. So that's pretty solid. What do we got here next? Nims. Nims? Am I saying that right? Nims or Niems?
I think it's Nims. Yep.
Nims.
Nims.
Anyway, coming in from the same team as a Harmless Dog, so they're really cashing in on this all-star lineup here with the McMarins. I'm not sure if I love this logo or if I hate it. That being said, I'm in the same ballpark with my upcoming Wild logo, so I'm not sure, but this is very, very cursed. I kind of love it. I kind of think whoever designed that needs a raise. They could potentially be on the All-Star team next year. Anyway, the final person is gonna be Roofski.
From a repeated name.
Justin. Yeah, Roofski bringing in a solid 5-3 in the 5 seed, so great season, and that's gonna wrap it up for the whole Legacy conference.
All right, Lotus, you get pro.
I get pro. That is awesome because I get to say that the best pro players, we're going to start with Agent PWE being on our all-star team.
The being of many aliases.
Our second player is Ron Mexico. Who made it this time to the pro top 5. Then Envision, our previous rookie of the year or rookie of the season. I don't even know what we do now. Season, right? We should have yearly awards because this show is so much fun. We should just do a yearly roundup. And Vision gets a place in our pro lineup together with Empel, our comeback player who has beat many of the names we've said here. Or not. There's no way I would know. Finally, Copa
Is that a
made
6?
it to the pro list. Welcome, Copa.
Copacabana. Yes, I'm going to plant that song in your head.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be the outro song. That's smooth.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way of fitting the lyrics to All Star here, but I failed to do so.
Okay. That's on the notes for next time. We can do it. We have the technology.
Yeah. Lotus does sing too on occasion.
Yeah, I've sung here before.
Yeah.
Usually it's awful, but I try.
In totally unrelated news, there's going to be vocal training mandations for the upcoming casting positions. So yeah, that wouldn't hurt for anybody applying.
Yeah, I would. I know we didn't say anything here about the duo series, but that was also here, and I would say that all teams going forward, if they've listened to Dankestad and Geranium Battle, everything has to end in a rhyme. So that's the challenge for next season.
Simple.
Yeah, don't need to sing. Just need to make sure you're following your partner's lead with a rhyme of the end of their game. So
didn't we try that in Hearthstone once? We tried to have a show where we had an excessive number of rhymes. If I'm not mistaken, it was awful. It was an awful idea. Never doing that again.
It's making me think of that team that named themselves after the brothers from Yu-Gi-Oh. The Labyrinth brothers, like the ones who like rhyme together. Yeah. That's gonna be the energy.
The Paradox Brothers, right?
The Paradox Brothers. That's what it was. It was a duos team.
Yes, that's what Dankestad and Geranium Battle was. The Paradox Bros. So
perfect. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah. I didn't get the reference till I Googled it after the team reveals as what the hell's Paradox Bros, and me being old,
loved that.
I was like, okay, now I get it.
I was perfect age for that. I used to watch that when it was like new on TV. Back in my day, the Paradox Brothers were new. But yeah.
Where's my walker? Anyway.
Where's my normal summon? We used to only summon one time. Now they summon 25 times and I'm falling asleep.
That's right. Ethel, give me my food tray. Anyway. All right. Let's go to the final category for the Wild Series.
Yeah.
We'll segue into that.
The wildest bunch of them all. Yeah, so kicking it off, we got Colt. Already been talking about this gentleman quite a bit. Perfect season, comeback season. Do you love it? Lorthos, Maxibon.
Washed.
That guy's, that guy's okay.
Yeah, he's
Did I say that? Did I say that right? Maxibon?
Maxi
One, two.
Bon. Yeah, we could.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
I think he included his record into his name or something. I'm not sure. I think this guy's something to look out for. And we got Tiger Eye and Nice Jewish Owl. Solid group of players. Can attest to all of them. Honestly, to be the top wild player is wild in itself with such a crazy format that we got. So shout out to you guys. Excellent season.
All right, and that wraps us up with regards to the awards. Was there anything that surprised you guys for who won what category?
Everything was a surprise to me. Can't say anything
Incorrect
else,
answer,
really.
sir. Incorrect.
I'm a biased wild player, so it was actually pretty wild to see Colt taking the comeback, considering how sick of a player he is. So that was kind of funny.
What about the chat? You guys can voice your opinions. We'll just delete them later, but still, you know,
Yeah,
it's all good.
we do like opinions.
That's right. And hopefully, if our spaceships are aligned correctly and our, what's it called? The dilithium crystals are aligned and calibrated correctly, we'll be able to jump into the expansion that's coming around the corner. So what are your guys' thoughts of that before we let everybody go?
I am recombobulating and ready to roll. I'm stoked. I've seen some pretty funny stuff in the theory crafts, and the brawl was really fun as well. I did quite a bit of that. So, the new expansion probably seems a little slow. Obviously, they're slowing everything down, but it's really cool. It's really flavorful. A lot of neat stuff that you can do. Can't wait to see what people bring to the league next season.
Lotus?
I think this is going to be a really crazy season. I've been playing a lot the Tavern Brawl. This Tavern Brawl was an awesome idea. I don't know who came up with it, but it's so fun being able to try things in advance.
I agree. It was awesome.
It is awesome. I think there's some really cool decks. And it makes me very excited for rotation because it's going to be very different when we don't have a lot of the cards we've kind of used as a crutch for so long.
I think it's like what makes it such a great idea too is that like not only does it allow people to like try the new stuff, but it incentivizes people to play for more rewards as well because like you're gonna spend that amount of gold on packs often anyway, so it's nice to not only be able to like get more of your packs, but like also to like try the new cards and also just test some jank that you might not even be the greatest later. Like I was playing a lot of Asteroid Shaman with like Incendius and like it's just funny.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot of cool, flavorful stuff. And I think like it's an extremely positive direction to take as far as like how they promote upcoming expansions and how they kind of like put out the product. I thought it was great.
For sure. It makes you more excited for whatever's coming.
Yeah, and it gives you and at first I was a little bit like put off by the fact that you couldn't craft anything, but it kind of forces back that little bit of that kind of bit of grindy joy. Like you get a new card game, like you've got a new little format and you don't quite have everything, so you use what you've got. It was nice, it was really refreshing. So I think honestly like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 event from Blizzard there.
Yeah, there's something very interesting. I mean, the way most of us, at least in THL, play Hearthstone right now is you start an expansion and you have any card you want.
Yeah.
It's just you have enough dust, you can dust old things if you need to, and you basically have the whole set already.
Yeah.
So the whole question changes. Becomes what can you do now that you have the whole only have partial set? And it goes back to that beginning of playing Hearthstone where you didn't have everything.
Exactly. Yeah. It's got like that old spark to it.
Yeah, I will say I really enjoy playing Draenei Mage. That is fun. That's a fun deck.
Yeah, I didn't really open enough of the stuff for that. I played Asteroid Shaman quite a bit, and then when I was actually getting packs, I was playing some just some old stuff like some Pirate Demon Hunter, um, which is another cool thing. Well, not cool, but it was like a good thing about like the event because like people had options to play like older stuff if they had to.
Yep.
But yeah, no, there's some really neat stuff that I was seeing. The Draenei decks are really cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that Warlock. It's the Warlock deck with the infinite demons, right? That was
Mm-hmm.
cool. We're going full circle back to larger and larger men.
Jade? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like black jades or like demonic jades or something like that. Something like evil jades, whatever.
Weren't you missing Jade Shaman?
We were Jade Druid. Something to that effect. Anyway. Or we can go really eclectic and go with Murloc Priest, but that's way back. So
Oh, that's another like that Murloc card, that draw card is really cool. It's like a sleeper card in like a bunch of decks. Like you could just pop that into small packages. I really like that guy.
mhm.
Like how he's just
Mm-hmm.
like a loot hoarder with upside. I was using that quite a bit in Shaman, but yeah.
It's going to be fun. So hopefully
Yeah.
everybody enjoys it in the next couple days. Release is, what is it, 2 o'clock Pacific on the 5th of Tuesday. So get your pre-pack stuff going on if you guys haven't done it already.
Yeah, get in
And
there and try the brawl. There's plenty of options to like find decks. Like I know there's some great articles from Vicious Syndicate, as well as Hearthstone Top Decks is covering it, and
mhm,
Neon Hearthstone. So yeah, give it a try. It's fun.
going to be spectacular. So just to wrap this up, we're going to be launching the team reveals coming up next Sunday, pretty much the same time, around 7 p.m. Eastern. So tune in for that. We're going to do all the series. We're going to have duos series. We're going to have Legacy, Hero, Pro, and Wild. Some of those series will have the Wheel of Doom, which is basically determining which conference those teams are going to be splashed into. So it should be fun. It's always a fun time with the awards to see what the graphics are all about, see who's on what team. It's gonna be fun. So come back and see us next week, next Sunday. Any final thoughts before we let you guys go?
Thanks again for having me, guys. It's a great time. I can't wait to talk more about the rosters and all that. Um, yeah, I had a great time. I hope everybody enjoyed the show as well. And I'm looking forward to the season now more than ever.
Yep. Lotus, welcome back.
Yeah, it is good to be back. I want to thank Impermanence for joining us, and I want to thank Saku again for putting this together.
You're making me
Yeah,
blush.
Sako
And,
goaded.
You guys are making me blush.
hmm,
So, aw.
also, for all of you who didn't get an award or who got and don't feel satisfied, bring it next season. There's another season coming up. You can do better. Most of you. Well, if you went undefeated, you probably can't do better. You
Some
need
people might not do better, but you can definitely, there's a certain award right there to be achieved,
That's
folks.
right. Overachieving by getting 7-0 in a six-week season. That's
and
overachieving.
well,
So
what I can promise, just if you're undefeated and you need a motivation, even more motivation, I can promise that if you win 3 seasons undefeated in a row, we'll give you a special award. How about that? If we realize that you did it.
All right. So stats. Lotus is a stat keeper as well, so he'll keep track of that if he
Yeah.
doesn't take off a season. So.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks to the my lovely co-hosts. We shall see you next week, next Sunday. Enjoy the expansion. We'll be back in a week's time. See you then. Peace
Take
out.
care, everybody.